We are here today to talk about the brand new stock from Manners Composite Stocks, the LRH-NV, the Long Range Hunter Night Vision. Here we are again. Seems like a recurring theme every year. A brand new stock offering from Manners Composite Stocks. Very excited about this one. The culmination of a lot of really great ideas, both internally at Manners and from the consumer. The Manners Composite Stocks Long Range Hunter NV Night Vision. So you guys know I've been running the Long Range Hunter as my primary hunting stock for quite some time now. Really like the stock. Took it on my antelope hunt, used it for coyote hunting, daytime coyote hunting especially, and also used it for my deer gun this year. That being said, the piece for me that was lacking, the thing that I always wished it had, and literally called Manners and asked them about, was the embedded front rail, the EFR, so that I could throw my thermal on so I could have a day and a nighttime hunting rig. That's what they've done. However, guys, this is not just the addition of an NV. This stock represents the culmination, taking what they feel to be the best features of multiple hunting and tactical stock features of numerous models. They've incorporated them all into the LRH-NV. From the Pro Hunter, they took the Pro Hunter model multi-point attachment bar designed in-house at Manners to facilitate the use of a swivel type bipod mount, a Harris style, and a 3 abutment Picatinny rail for Atlas and similar mounting options. At the rear, you can also see a built-in quick detach pocket for use with all commonly available slings and accessories. Or you can attach like a spigot hunting bipod, which a lot of guys are using now. This stock has the same feel as the LRH to the shooter in the shoulder. On the LRH-NV, they use the same easy, lightweight, commonly used proven spacer system that they're using in the LRH model. The LRH-NV, however, will come with additional spacers and longer screws. If you are running higher rings, you want more adjustability in your cheek piece. With the Long Range Hunter NV, it's going to come with additional shims and longer screws. So if you do run a little bit taller rings to properly collimate behind your thermal or your night vision, you're going to have more adjustability in that adjustable cheek piece with more shims and longer screws. So again, they're listening to the shooter, making adjustments. And then on the front end, again, it's basically the Night Stalker of sorts in feel, and so I can put my Sykes clutch in, hold on to that, and go to town. I absolutely love the overall design of this. This is actually molded into the shell, and the overall design of the LRH-NV is a forward-mounted integrated receiver for use with an available Picatinny rail top with left, right, or both Picatinny wings that can be mounted in various positions forward and all along a tapped dovetail groove in order to clear a variety of already mounted scope configurations. The integrated receiver also provides the user with quick detach on both sides for a total of 3 already installed QD mounting points as a standard feature. The front rail is designed to accept a wide variety of the larger, more common contours seen today without having any clearance issues seen with some of the other competitors' front rail designs. The QDs are molded in the embedded front rail, as you can see here. I believe this is patent pending right now, what they've done here. No one else is doing this, but it really gives you a ton of accessibility for slings, or like I like to run, the Sykes clutch when I'm hunting as well as competing. And so that gives me that option to kind of run that and have a very familiar, comfortable feel in my hunting scenarios, just like I do in the competition world. If you're familiar with the form factor, the more tactical vertical grip, you'll be very familiar with this stock. That's what they've incorporated in the LRH-NV. This is the same feel they currently have in the Long Range Hunter, and it's been a real hit with LRH users. It really lends itself to shooters' overall control of the rifle and precision rifle application of any sort of long-range hunting. It's very similar to the tactical sensory and form factor in their tactical line and stock models. It's comfortable to aid in giving the shooter the confidence you want when making those precision pokes in the field or at the range. It's really a phenomenal overall setup at home, out west on a big hunt, or having precision fun as a hobbyist on the range. They really left nothing on the table with this design concept. It has the versatility and adjustability any shooter can appreciate. Guys, they're gonna have 25 to 50 of these available immediately as you see this video drop. The full inlet bare stock will be $1,099. Now that does not come with the bottom metal, but it's adaptable to take any sort of bottom metal you wanna use in it. This, what I use is the Hunter DBM, the lightweight Hunter DBM from Hawkins. But again, if it's an M5 footprint, it'll fit in this stock. Also, if you want the top rail, that is a separate accessory. I think it's $159. It comes with the top rail and the one side rail. However, what is inlay in the stock, the bottom part of that EFR is inlet in the stock and ready to go in every model. So you're gonna get that whether you want it or not. As you can see, this has the same flat top. So no matter what action you're running or barrel contour, which they've been really mindful of, as long as it's a traditional, more traditional hunting contour, should fit. Again, they've designed the EFR to fit a large variant of barrels and contours. So I run a much thicker carbon fiber barrel than this. I was really worried about it fitting. It clears, but no problem with tolerance. So what do I think of it? First off, it really is the marriage of a lot of stocks that I really like. The Pro Hunter, I don't really use a ton because I like an adjustable cheek piece, but I really like the Forend Bipod rail for that. Love that this has that. One of my few complaints of my long range hunter is that it doesn't have that. And so having that in kind of that snag-free design is fantastic. Secondly, back in my shoulder, it feels exactly like my long range hunter because that's what it is, right? The rear end of this is a long range hunter. And so for my deer gun and my antelope hunt and everything like that, I've grown accustomed and very comfortable with the feel of that part of the stock. And so I really like that they didn't change that. The timing of this is fantastic because what this LRH-NV allows you to do, and I have done this, is go to a match. Let's say you're going to an NRL hunter match. As you see this rifle pictured earlier with the muzzle brake, this rifle and the rail is 11 pounds, 8 ounces. If I take the top rail off, that relieves 4 ounces of that. So you're talking about 11 pounds, 5 ounces. So that was magazine and bipod on it. So I have met the weight factor for NRL Hunter Lightweight. The PRS literally announced this week that they have a division coming out that allows for a 13-pound or lighter gun, so a sub 13-pound gun, to meet the qualification of that division. This does that. And it does it exceptionally well. Heck, I could even hit that with a suppressor on it. So absolutely love that. But I've gone to matches before where I've shot that day and then gone out and coyote hunted that night, all right? I had to bring 2 guns. That's over. You could literally use this for deer hunting, take this to compete in an NRL or a PRS match, and then throw your rail on that night, not change scope, not change zero, not change any of that. And if you have night vision clip-on or thermal clip-on capabilities, you're hunting. I absolutely love this. I think Manners knocked it out of the park with this, and I cannot wait to get more time behind this stock. In my opinion, Manners has the market cornered on lightweight hunting stocks, period. I mean, if you've picked up anyone else's carbon fiber stock and then you pick up a Manners, you can feel the difference of the strength, rigidity. It's still uber lightweight, but it just feels solid. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it feels like a stock you could drive a truck over and it's not gonna crack or break. That is the feel that you get, and Manners keeps pushing the envelope. A couple other quick notes. These colors are molded in colors. They're not just painted on, they're molded in. Why is that important? Because when you're out in the brush hunting and doing whatever, you can see, guys, I'll run a video over the top of this as I'm talking. You could take a knife to a painted stock and you can scratch that paint off. You flip it over and you do, like on the other side of this, I'm gonna show you a molded stock from Manners where the colors are molded in. You can scratch it all you want. Some of that outside coating, the protective coating may come off, but those colors are not going anywhere. I've just gotten a ton of life out of all my Manners stocks because of that, and it's just another feature that really sets them apart, in my opinion, makes them a better composite stock. Also, the fully wraparound carbon fiber shell design, again, makes this stock stronger and more reliable. The way I have it featured now, I've got Area 419's low hunter rings in here. I've got one of their one-piece scope mounts coming so that I can mount it, again, directly behind my thermal clip-on. This really gives me the solution to have one gun for kind of everything, from deer hunting, NRL PRS competition, coyote hunting if I so choose, and then thermal nighttime coyote or pig hunting. The other thing the EFR rail does exceptionally well that I really love in the Manners kind of redesign of the product really is that it lowers it slightly. So you have a 1.50 height of most of your thermal or night vision devices, especially the quality stuff. It runs about 1.5 inches high. So you have to run super high rings. Well, it creates a lot of problems, and a lot of guys, especially on their hunting rigs, don't like to do that. I don't like to do that. This rail actually lowers slightly, so it's slightly lower in that I can run. I have a one-piece scope mount from Area 419 headed this way as we speak. That's good. That's 1.26 inches. I can run that and clip my thermal clip-on in front of it, and it aligns exceptionally well. And so I don't have to run, that's more of a standard height that I would normally run in like competition anyway. And so it really works well that I don't have to run those 1.50 or taller rings on my scope to be able to properly collimate behind my thermal. Long range hunter, night vision, LRH-NV, yet again, Manners and the Manners team innovating. Check it out, guys. Really cool stock. Call the shop if you have any questions. Check them out at mannersstocks.com.